Hello, and welcome to your very first maths lesson. We're going to start with something that forms the base of nearly everything else you'll learn this year, the different types of numbers. At first glance, numbers may seem simple. But once we break them into their different groups, you'll see just how much meaning they carry. So, let's take our time and learn each one step by step. Let's begin with the most familiar ones, the ones we first learn when we start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. These are called natural numbers. We use them every day to count things like apples, pencils, or people. They do not include 0. And they're all positive. Now, what happens if we include 0? That gives us a new group called whole numbers. So now, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Whole numbers include 0 and all the natural numbers after it. Still no negatives. Still no fractions or decimals. Just full clean numbers starting from 0. Next, we take it a step further with integers. Integers include all the whole numbers and their negative versions. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on in both directions. Integers don't include any fractions or decimals, just whole steps up or down the number line. Now let's talk about rational numbers. These are numbers that can be written as a fraction, like 1/2 or 3/4. Even decimals because they can be written as a fraction. Even the number 7 is rational because it can be written as 7/1. Any number that can be written as one number divided by another, where the bottom number isn't 0, is a rational number. Now let's look at the opposite of that, irrational numbers. These are numbers that can't be written as a simple fraction. Their decimal parts go on forever, and they never fall into a pattern. One famous example is pi, which starts as 3.1415 and never stops. Another one is the square root of 2. You'll see these in more advanced problems, but for now, just remember, irrational numbers are messy decimals that never repeat and never end. Both rational and irrational numbers are part of a much bigger group called real numbers. Real numbers include everything that can appear on a number line: fractions, decimals, whole numbers, and all the strange ones like pi and square root 2. So, if it's not imaginary or made up, it's a real number. Now, let's talk about prime numbers. These are numbers that have only two factors, 1 and itself. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. They can't be divided evenly by any other number. By the way, 2 is the only even prime number. Every other even number can be divided by 2, which means it isn't prime. Let's do a quick check. Here are some numbers: 0, 1, -3, 0.25, square root of 2, 7, and pi. Can you classify them into the correct types of numbers? Think about which are natural, whole, rational, irrational, integers, real, or prime. Pause now if you want to write it down. Here are the answers. See you in the next lesson.